What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Sydney Roosters Diehards, and it's Haynesy here, and we are back for another team list predictive video. It's already game week yet again. Obviously, we had the win on Friday night against the Rabbitohs. We're rolling through to this week's clash as the Roosters host the Penrith Panthers this Friday night at Allianz Stadium, kicking off at the 6 p.m. time slot, which is not ideal, but we digress. We move on and we move forward for Friday night's big clash. A super clash heading up on the Friday night. You know, it's going to be a big night of footy. I think we've got two ripper games, obviously our game against the Panthers and obviously Storm Broncos in the grand final rematch at the 8 o'clock slot. So obviously not ideal being at the 6 o'clock game, but tell you what, a great night through neutral to watch some rugby league footy, and obviously a great night for the Roosters on Friday night as well, heading into another home game. So as per usual, guys, if you're not aware, if you're not familiar with our team list predictive videos, each week on the night before or the morning of Team List Tuesday, we put in our predicted lineup. For it's most likely Trent Robinson's lineup that he's going to name at 4 o'clock on a Tuesday. Like I said, guys, as a little bit of groundskeeping, I have no insight, have no knowledge of what the team list is going to look like. This is basically going off my own bat here and pretty much predicting the lineup what is most suited that Robbo is going to name each week. So let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and give us a follow on Instagram for your latest Roosters updates, news, and opinions. And also, I also post the predicted lineup on a Tuesday morning, and that's where you guys will be able to interact and agree or disagree with the list. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching as per usual. Right, let's get straight into it. I'm going to be honest, guys. I reckon this is going to be the quickest and shortest team list predictor I've done. Not expecting a lot of changes, but yeah, I think I'm pretty confident I'm going to get at least 19 out of 19. I reckon I'm going to get one wrong. Just one wrong, and hear me out afterwards. Right, so let's get straight into it. So starting off, pretty straightforward. The captain, the fullback, James Tedesco, no-brainer. He moves straight into that fullback position. So I've explained. The wingers remain the same of Daniel Tupou and Mark Nawaqanitawase. They had great games on the weekend, obviously, and yeah, they were remaining where they are. The centre position, obviously, a forced change. This obviously it was made on Thursday. No Billy Smith till next week with that 11-day standout with the HIA protocol. So Junior Ponga, he filled in the shoes for Billy Smith on the weekend and did a tremendous job, and he will remain at left centre for the big game against the Panthers. At right centre will remain Rob Toya. Having Toya back on the weekend was a major key reason why we got the job done on Friday night against the Rabbitohs. Rob Toya was exceptional, and he's up another big task ahead of him up against the Panthers, and I think Rob Toya will be definitely, without a doubt, up for the challenge again on Friday night. Into the halves, and another one who had a great game on Friday night, and that is obviously Daly Cherry Evans. He had a great game. He's probably, obviously his second outing as a Rooster. Got on the try scorers list, try assist, setting up his captain to get the job done against the Rabbitohs on Friday night. He was tremendous, and obviously he will lock down that number 6 position yet again come Friday night, alongside his half partner, Sam Walker. Another great performance from him, and obviously he remains in the halfback role. The engine room, the middle forwards of the Roosters obviously remain the same. Nafahu White, man, our forwards were fantastic. Our front rowers were absolutely tremendous on Friday night, and I hope a repeat again. Put up a little bit of a meme during the day, and obviously our number 10 is obviously Lindsay Collins. I put up a little bit of a meme on the broadcast channel on Instagram where Robbo, before the game, switched the factory setting from Lindsay Collins from the Rooster mode to the Queensland mode. And hopefully we get Queensland mode from Lindsay Collins this week. He's up against a daunting task up against the Panthers forward pack in Moses Leota and the crew there from the Panthers. The back rows, obviously they will remain the same. Angus Crichton in game 201, obviously celebrating his 200th game on the weekend. So Gussie on the left edge, and on the right edge is going to be remaining the same as Siwa Wong. Obviously, we loved how Robbo explained why he picked Siwa Wong over Nat Butcher on Friday night. Basically, it was because of form. He was in form out of the two, and proved that when Siwa was on the field, it was tremendous for us, and he went a long way for us winning the game on Friday night. So another great performance from Siwa Wong, and he'll definitely remain that right edge back row position for the meantime until Victor Raleigh potentially returns. Lock forward, I don't think we'll change much either. I think Egan Butcher at jersey 13. Obviously, like I said, I'm expecting a lot of changes whatsoever. After a win, you try and keep the same recipe and keep the same side that was out the field that got the win on the weekend. So I don't think Robbo's going to be making much changes to this lineup. So Egan Butcher will remain in jersey number 13. Moving into the 14 position, that'll be Connor Watson. Now, obviously spoke to Hugo on Sunday at Redfern Oval, asked how his injury was. Obviously, reactivated his, syndesmosis or ankle problem that he had from the trial against the Tigers. So he was aiming for a return this week, but most likely will be next week that he'll be fit for selection. So I'm not going to be naming Hugo Savala this week. So Connor Watson will remain in jersey number 14 for the time being. Blake Seep will also remain on the bench in jersey number 15 with Egan Butcher in jersey number, Nat Butcher in jersey number 16 and jersey number 17, Celeste Fekete, rounding out the four-man bench, and obviously the two extended bench spots will be Cody Ramsey in jersey number 18. I will say, though, Cody Ramsey had a fantastic performance out in New South Wales Cup, and I'm really excited to see him back in first grade, and I guarantee that at some point we'll see Cody Ramsey back in the first grades setting again this year. I'm really excited because obviously I've always been a fan of Cody Ramsey and how well he played at the Dragons, and the story how he came back from a really nasty illness, and the fact that he's still continuing on and playing some good footy in New South Wales Cup. He was scoring 2 tries on the weekend. He was phenomenal for the Roosters in New South Wales Cup, and he'll be the 18th man spot. And jersey number 19, obviously, Junior Ponga coming into the lineup at left centre. Normally he will hold down that number 19 spot. I was going to name Junior Tupou, but unfortunately Junior Tupou was injured on the weekend, come off early in the 20th minute mark or something like that in New South Wales Cup on the weekend with a foot complaint. So obviously he's going to be ruled out for extended period. Obviously we have no insight of what the severity of the injury is. So, but obviously he is unavailable for selection this week. So obviously no Tommy Talau for the next couple of weeks either. So we're a little bit short on depth options at the moment. So I am going to be naming Tom Rodwell in jersey number 19. He will be also the other bench replacement player as well. And then going into our final reserve spots in jersey number 20, it's going to be Toby Rodwell in jersey number 20. He had another great performance in this World Cup alongside Reece Foley on the weekend, and he'll obviously remain as the halves cover for this week. Our forwards cover this week in jersey number 21 is going to be the remaining Taylor Lasalu. I'm going to be honest though. I know obviously Robbo and Matty King and most of the coaching staff from the Roosters were there on Redfern Oval on Sunday. Taylor Lasalu had a few errors early on, but obviously I don't think that will change a lot. He'll still remain as jersey number 21 as on the extended reserves. And then jersey number 22. Now, obviously, like I mentioned, with Billy Smith injured, Tommy Talau injured, Junior Tupou injured. We're a little bit short on outside backs to cover. Obviously, we've got our two with Cody Ramsey and Tom Rodwell in case there's an injury during the game. But during the week, a little bit short at the moment here. Now, it's going to be interesting where we go with this one. Obviously, Rex Bassingwaite is still injured as well. So we're a little bit short at the moment, but I'm going to be, obviously, he played on the wing on the weekend, had a tremendous game in my opinion. I think Hayden Barton had a great game on the wing, and I'm going to be naming him in jersey number 22. Potentially his first opportunity in the main squad, named in the squad for our clash on the weekend. Obviously, I'm not expecting him to make his debut or anything like that. He's just going to be there as cover just in case scenario. So, Hayden Barton gets a call-up. He's named in the squad this week in jersey number 22. So the front of the team list reads as follows. James Tedesco, fullback on the wings of Daniel Tupou and Martin Awangani-Tawase. The centres of Junior Ponga and Rob Toya. The halves of Daly Cherry Evans and Sam Walker. The middle of Nafahu White and Lindsay Collins. I haven't even named my hooker. But Nai Uelu obviously remains in jersey number 9. What am I doing? The back rowers of Angus Crichton and Siwa Wong with Egan Butcher in jersey number 13. The bench of Connor Watson, Blake Steep, Nat Butcher, and Celeste Fekete. And the two bench reserves of Cody Ramsey and Tom Rodwell. And the extended reserves of Toby Rodwell, Taylor Lasalu, and Hayden Barton. And obviously, coach, of course, is Trent Robinson. Right, folks, that concludes our predicted lineup for tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let me know if you agree or disagree with our list in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. And tune in tonight around 5:30, 6 p.m. for our latest edition of the News Roundup as we go through our team list reaction from when Robbo names his lineup at 4 p.m. This evening. Thank you very much, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye for now, and up the Roosters.